All right. Loud Esmond here for winners and whiners, trying to make you a better. I don't generally like bad team versus bad team competition. It's not something I like betting on because it's very unpredictable. But I do have a very good line on this Thursday night football game between the Chargers and the Raiders. The Chargers will be playing with Easton Stick as their quarterback. And the Raiders, of course, Jimmy Garoppolo has been benched. They're playing the kid, Aiden, whatever his name is, from Purdue. And look, let's face it, neither one of those guys are starting quarterbacks in the NFL. They both should be better off in the XFL or on a practice squad or holding a clipboard. They don't belong on an NFL field. Neither one of them has the chops to be an NFL starter. This is probably the end for the Chargers coach. Probably looking at being fired at the end of this season. He's been spectacularly unsuccessful with the Chargers in his tenure. One of the most expensive defenses in the league in terms of money being spent on it, and they're 29th or 30th in total defense. And he's supposed to be a defensive guru. So, yeah. The Chargers also have all kinds of problems on offense. They can't run the ball. They ran the ball last week for 76 yards. They have the worst run blocking graded offensive line in the league. Last week, they allowed 6 sacks to 6 different players. They went 0-12 on third down. Easton Stick is going to get to know Max Crosby really well in this game. Max Crosby is going to have a field day because they can't run the ball, which means they're going to have to try to pass, and Easton Stick is not the guy that's going to, win those games for you passing the ball. I just don't see it. So, yeah, I don't like either of these teams, frankly, but here's where you got to go in this game, and I think it's a no-brainer. The Raiders scored 0 points in their last game. They lost 3-0. They're averaging 15 points a game. That goes back for the entire season. I looked at recent games. I think they got above 15 to 17 points once. The Chargers, they're not going to score either. The Raiders actually have a pretty damn good defense. It's like, well, it's middle of the road. It's good for the Raiders. And the over-under is 36. This game has 13-10 written all over it. So we're under on the Raiders and the Chargers on Thursday Night Football. I'm Loud Esmond, trying to make you a better.